wonder how many bouquets I'll receive this year.
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
Ah! Oh shit. Wait. Oh, I don't know what's going on, honestly. Just give me a bit. Hopefully that you guys can hear me or whoever's watching. Hello. Wait. Let me. I don't even know if I can hear myself. Wait, let me see. Okay then. Yeah, I can hear myself. Go back to there. Hello, Vendetta. Where's my channel? Honestly, I haven't actually played this game for a long time. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'll take anything, honestly. I totally even forgot how to do missions. How do I do missions? And now I just I'll do this one.
Just when will work resume?
Huh? Yahoo! Yahoo!
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes. We had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first
As everyone
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique... For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue...
No. At Mora, the world's first...
A dagger and a sword?
Well, by the book.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst. For the world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable.
No, I am not debating right or wrong.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history.
Well then.
That is correct.
Okay, then.
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course.
That's another one gone.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you...
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to...
What? No.
This bit of history is a long story.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know.
No, it's just...
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you.
Put down your weapon and stay...
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? Yeah? Well, since it's work,
Of course you would be such a reasonable man.
Wait,
that will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you on... It is a story from before the rise of the Seven.
This is... What?
But this...
Oh?
If my friend...
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Well, let's go. There's an ancient artifact.
This is fine wine.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and...
Okay then. I will go with my friend here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourselves! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away? Yeah! Brace yourself. Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Wind blade! With the wind!
Steady.
Think you can get away? Let's play! Yeah! Think you can get away?
Windblade! Disappear!
As a dutiful maid would.
Windblade! Yeah!
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Yeah! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Windblade! Windblade! Windblade!
Brace yourselves. Let's play!
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
I can't wait any longer!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Disappear!
Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Come on! We can do it!
Windblade!
Brace yourselves. Wouldn't gliding faster?
together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them, and recover the relic.
Let's finish this quickly. Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Brace yourselves. Yeah. Think you can get away? With sword comes shadow. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Speed of light. Got lucky that time.
Terra Smash!
Yahoo! Out of the frying pan, it's... Yep. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! You're toast!
To dust!
Brace yourselves. Don't blink. Yahoo! Time for takeoff. Wouldn't... Incoming.
Terra Smash! Quake!
Cut to the chase. Ha! Incoming. Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Yeah! Don't blink! Nice and spicy! Yeah! Incoming! Roba, get them! Don't blink! Let's play! With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Nice and spicy! Yahoo!
It's just a stone slab. But its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself a scholar of...
We all have our areas of expertise.
Oh, stop arguing!
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she left me to rely solely on guessing.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so? And you?
I mean, is...
Now. Oh, what a shame. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest won't cover the history. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what?
gliding Brace yourselves. Yahoo! Hup, hup. Huh.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but so at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth.
It's been a
The god of the Salt.
Who cares about all?
It's just been a while since I've done
This
anything,
seal-
I
honestly.
may know. Over the years, let's go.
Okay.
So I'm like,
sit-
I'm bored, so I was thinking about coming back probably like 2 weeks ago, but I don't know, man. I totally forgot about it. But hopefully I'll start doing more now. So yeah, that's nice.
Yeah!
Well, yeah, midterms, everything in general, I guess. So I'm in college now, so that's something. Gets harder
Here
from
it is.
there. So
There's some debris scattered here that, when
yeah,
put
plus
together,
I was kind of
look like they definitely had to do with the god of Salt.
But like,
According to the inscription on the side, if one
it
looks
should
from a
be
certain
more
angle,
free now.
the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
I don't even remember how to do this.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
But I am
That's
free this
because
whole
there's
week, so
actually
that's something
another
good.
mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. When I investigated, but
Right now,
when we
I'm
lit up all the
undecided,
elemental
probably
monuments,
going to go
nothing
towards,
happened.
Shit. Not 100%
That's
sure.
because the secret.
I'm
Tianhong in the
business
south,
area, so
Yao
I'm probably
Guang in
gonna
the
be
east,
either finance or accounting.
Jueyun in the west,
One of those two.
Jingse in the north.
To the north.
Certainly, to provide a haven at that time, and that haven.
I was into marketing, but at the same time, they say it's kinda
Tianhong
hard.
in the south. With this,
Brace yourselves. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Don't blink! Out of the frying pan, it's...
Yeah.
Let's play! Ugh,
I'm literally
Let's
barely
play!
even remember the controls of this game. Since I've barely been playing any game as part of one called Requiem.
race you!
Brace yourselves. Speed of light! Speed of...
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Incoming! Speed of light! Speed of...
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Now I'm just confused. I don't even know what to do. Oh shit! I gotta search that up.
Speed of light! Hey! Speed of light! Don't blink! Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will...
Okay.
I propose you to agree upon a contract. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist?
I don't agree either.
Well then, If the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin.
You have the audacity to...
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo!
Are these... statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the God of Salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Quake!
Yahoo!
Crumble!
Terra Smash!
Stabilize!
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Oh, it just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the God of Salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The God of Salt is powerful indeed.
Finally. After all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the God of Salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as...
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Crumble!
Yahoo!
Rise! Order guide you! Rise!
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless!
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here.
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods.
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Rise!
With sword comes shadow. Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
What?
Yeah!
Terra Smash! I will have order!
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait!
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long. Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you...
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli?
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me.
Yahoo!
Crumble!
To dust!
Right! Solidify! This is order.
Here we go.
Rise! Crumble! I will have order. Crumble! Quake! Gather!
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the God of Salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the God of Salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax. Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Hey! Come back!
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, indeed, in ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Speed up, nowhere to hide. Brace yourselves. How rude! Think you can get away?
To dust!
Don't blink! Hey! Speed of light! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light! Brace yourselves. Think you can get away? Hey! Speed of light! Hey! Speed of light! Hey! With sword comes shadow. Think you can get away?
Terra Smash!
Incoming!
With sword comes shadow.
Terra Smash! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Don't blink!
Terra Smash! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Let's play! Huh? Let's play! Yahoo! Huh? 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 Brace yourselves!
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Oh, Sile, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... Yes. I suppose I... But if this journey was...